This theory can explain subjective and objective reality based on one universal process of energy exchange. This is done by explaining time as a geometrical process that forms the characteristics of three-dimensional space, with a probabilistic future continuously coming into existence. This is formed by the spontaneous absorption and emission of light waves, with photon energy continuously transforming potential energy into kinetic energy of matter in the form of electrons, forming our probabilistic future quantum by quantum, moment by moment. The reason why this process can explain subjective reality is because light has momentum, and momentum is frame dependent. Therefore, the electrical activity that forms conscious awareness is in the center of its own reference frame in the moment of now. This gives each one of us our own personal view of the universe, forming a base for subjective reality. This process forms the potential for the concept of the individual mind. Each life form remains in the moment of now, at the forefront of this creative process, with an uncertain future and with the potential to look back in time, in every direction at the beauty of the stars. To have a complete understanding of this, we need to go back to the spherical geometry of Huygens' principle of 1670 that says, every point on a light wavefront has the potential for a new spherical light wave. Each point on the wavefront can represent a potential photon-electron interaction or coupling. The spherical surface forms a manifold for a wavefront that has the potential to form greater degrees of freedom for statistical entropy. As a process of spherical symmetry forming and breaking, there is also a built-in potential for greater symmetry to emerge. This formed the potential for the complexity of cell life and the potential for ever more abstract mathematics. Subjective reality of individual conscious awareness emerges out of the dynamics of this two-dimensional manifold. The interior of the sphere is naturally three-dimensional, giving us an objective reality in the three-dimensional space of everyday life. We have one extra dimension, formed by the radius and the spherical surface that we experience as the continuum of time. In this theory, the mathematics of quantum mechanics represents the physics of time relative to the atoms of the periodic table, with classical physics representing processes over a period of time, as in Newton's differential equations. In such a theory, the spherical surface forms a manifold for the holographic principle, with consciousness being the most advanced part of a universal process of energy exchange that forms our ever-changing world.